Hello, everyone. Okay, I think this is working now. Hopefully, it's working, because I don't have patience anymore. Um, yeah, so I just got these new headphones, so hopefully my mic is going to work for these videos now. So, I went on a tangent earlier, when I was trying to record this, and I kind of forget what I was saying. But I'm just gonna kind of go with what I was saying before. So what I kind of wanted to talk about today was just this kind of role that light workers are playing in the awakening, and they're meeting up against authority and how we're kind of figuring everything out through that, and what to kind of push through and to resist and what to kind of go with. So right now, I'm kind of in a situation where I'm really torn between two worlds. Like, at times, I feel like I need to conform to what society thinks of a normal life, that I need to get a normal job and I need to struggle in that job and I need to make money and work for the rest of my life. And that kind of thinking, for me, I know that it sounds selfish, but when it really comes down to it, it's actually the least selfish that I can be, because I know that my purpose and all the light workers' purpose on this planet is not that at all. That light workers are here for the raising of vibration on the planet, and that society kind of takes it out of us in certain ways and suppresses it. I know for me, I threw out this term before. I don't know if you're familiar with indigo children, or now actually, as I kind of discovered recently, I may be a crystal child. And if you don't know those terms, I would highly recommend that you Google them. But I can kind of give a brief synopsis of what they are. Basically, an indigo child is a light worker that comes in as a child already knowing a lot of the things that society doesn't know yet. They're very resistant to authority, and they kind of come in with these new ideas on how to change the world and to make it a better place. They often are highly intuitive, empathic, as I've recently discovered that I am. And they are very sensitive to energy. And they're highly misunderstood, which often leads to this almost feeling of not belonging and of being somewhere else, being from somewhere else, and just not really feeling like they belong anywhere on this planet. And what I have to say to that is that if you're going through something like that, where you just have realized that you just haven't really felt like you belonged with society, or you fit into the norms that people were throwing on you, or that you felt like you had all this outside pressure to be a certain person or be this like member of society. What I will have to say to you is that I'm going through the same thing right now, and I know it's really difficult, especially for people that aren't going through the same thing, because they just don't understand. They don't understand how you feel when you're put in a situation or job where you're not utilizing the gifts that you've been given. Um, I went to school for theater, so I've always wanted to do something creative with my life, because I feel like my creativity allows me to really express, especially doing light work. It allows me to kind of express my emotions and express my feelings in a way that I wouldn't be able to um, otherwise. And right now, I kind of feel like the past jobs that I've had. Um, so basically, throughout high school and college, my passion was very strong for it, because I was gifted with a lot of people in my life that really showed me my talents and really helped me to succeed at what I do and really believed in me. But what I'm really finding is that in society, it's almost like I, before, when I had teachers that would lead me and believed in me, um, I even had trouble believing myself, but that is what got me through it. But now, when I have to prove myself to someone else, um, I I have a lot of trouble with that, and I just haven't found the passion. I've lost a lot of my passion for it. I still do a lot of the arts, but I just have this idea of what society has put on artists and especially theater, and it's it's a really difficult field to be in, um, because of all the resistance that you're met up with, and um, honestly, it's caused me a lot of depression, because I've lost a lot of really what I wanted to do with my life. I've lost that part of me, and I'm kind of been searching for it ever since I graduated. I basically now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to do a daycare job, and I'm trying to also work at Bath and Body Works to make some money. And I feel like both those jobs are good for me in a way, but at the same time, I just feel like I can't even explain it. I don't feel like my parents or anyone really understands the way I feel when I'm in a job that I feel like is non-conducive to what I really want to do. I don't understand it myself, because in a way, I know that certain aspects of it I do love, but I can't get over the fact that it's a job, and I feel like it's teaching me to I I couldn't do the same thing for so long. I feel like it's putting me in this mold of being stuck at something that I don't enjoy, and especially after graduating, I need that joy back in my life, because before, when I had on-end jobs, I knew that, oh, well, I'm going to school for theater, so that this will just be a temporary thing, but I can't even guarantee that anymore. And I know that a lot of people feel like this, but I can't even express to you how I feel when I'm in a job that I hate. it's almost like unbearable, because I know that my life purpose is to help others, and trying to kind of find that right now. And I also feel like I don't feel like others really understand me to a point where I feel like I have to prove myself constantly in a society where I don't want to be part of them, because I know that I'm not saying like I'm better than them or anything. I'm just saying that I don't want to be on their level, because I just have a knowledge that I know that there's a better way of doing things, and being this light worker. And I'm kind of rambling right now, and I don't mean to sound superficial, and I don't mean this to be a holier than thou type speech. All I'm saying is that those who are going through similar things will kind of understand this, because we're kind of feeling this pressure to fit in right now in a society that's actually crumbling at the seams, and we're at the forefront of changing it. But until that change happens, it seems like it's drawing us closer and closer to trying to suck us back in and keep us in these molds. And I don't know about you, but if my life doesn't have purpose, if I'm just, working to earn a living and putting food on the table and struggling to survive, I feel like that is just no way to be. And I know that the world doesn't have to be like that. Nobody has to be like that. It's all in our heads, and it's all something that we're taught from birth, that you have to really struggle, and but we're also taught that we can be anything we want to be when we're children, which is true, but at the same time, I feel like that phrase now kind of has me questioning, can we actually be what we want to be, or is that just some plot to kind of keep us in this world? I know I'm kind of rambling, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I also kind of feel like that it keeps us in this world, but at the same time it takes us out of it, because at the same time we're being led to get a job, our view on that our whole lives is, what are you going to be when you grow up? You know what I've realized is that you already are who you're going to be when you grow up. You are you. And that type of message that we're getting across is that your identity is defined by what you do in life. And that's not true. That you need to rise above that and believe that you are better than that, and that you can be who you are, your true self. Alright guys, I gotta stop the video. Alright, love and light.